Page 9, Five Note Sonatina. You can Google what a sonatina is, just a light, short sonata. Lots of sonatinas. I like sonatinas. 4/4 time, no sharps or flats, key is C major, but look out. We got eighth notes all over the place. What's going on? Well, if you just keep it counting, 1 and 2 and, put an and in between each number, and the hands, as near as I can tell, are playing the same notes, just an octave apart. So I can take both hands together here because you're playing the same notes. If you'd rather not, take it one hand at a time. But sometimes, depending on the music, I can take both hands together right at the beginning. And if I can, I do. Otherwise, it's one hand at a time. So in the right hand, you're starting here on this C in this position, and the left hand, you're in this C. So we're like 2 octaves apart, aren't we? And we're playing the same notes, C's. If you have to, forget the rhythm. Just play the notes. Just make sure you got all these notes, because you're playing the same note in each hand. And you just go through the whole thing that way. Well, when you get down to the third line, look out, because now we got accidentals. We got an F sharp. Use the same finger for the F sharp. And then it's a regular F natural. We don't need the natural sign. It's a natural anyway, because that sharp in the other measure is only good for that measure. But there's no harm in putting it in, so that's okay. And so you get that. And that's really the only black key in it. Then once you can get the notes, then we can add the rhythm, because this looks ugly, but if you just count it out carefully, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. It's not quite so ugly anymore. Let's go down to the third line where that sharp is. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and. So you work the whole thing out slowly. You go slower than that if you have to. I don't care how fast you go, just so you get it. And then you can add the articulation. We got slurs and staccatos both, but it's the same in both hands. So all I'm saying is lift up between the slurs. Look at the first line, second and third measure. You in the second measure, lift up. It's the same note you have to lift up, but give it a little bigger lift. Here, when you get to the end of the first line here, before you go to the next line, lift up. The third line, first measure, connect them, lift up before you, it's a new slur. So lift up between the slurs. Then the staccatos, just a nice light wrist, just hinge at the wrist. It's not a big motion. I exaggerated for the camera so you can see it, but it's actually a very little motion. Look on the second line, second measure, the eighth notes. Making them short. And then it's connected. So you got staccatos mixed in. There's some more at the bottom. So work out these staccatos. Then we can go back and add the dynamics. And it's both hands that are playing the same thing. You're loud, whatever that is, it's loud. It's not as loud as you can be, it's just loud. And soft. You're echoing it. Loud, soft, and then you have a crescendo there in the last measure of the second line. You're going to go back up to loud, but don't get loud until the next line. Like so, so take it louder, now loud, now soft, loud, it's an echo. Loud, soft, crescendo. Like so. That's my impression of it. Now, allegretto is, again, a fun speed. It's between a moderato and allegro. It's sort of fast, not so. Depends on you and how fast you can control everything. Don't go faster than that. So it's these eighth notes. Let's go down to the fourth line down. You got how fast can you play that under control? And that tells you how fast you can take the rest of it. my impression. That may be a little fast, I don't know, but that's my impression of it. If I play this again tomorrow, I would probably play it at a different speed, because I play by feel. It depends on how I feel it. That's how I play it. I don't just remotely or just automatically play it exactly the same speed all the time. No. Now, I would like to play it with you very, very slowly to double check the notes and the rhythms. I'm not going to do the louds and the softs, just notes and rhythms. So I'm going to give us 4 counts. Let's do it together. 1, 2, ready and go, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and. And 4 and 1 and 2 and 3